Hello, Derryl Gabel here. Thanks for checking out my DVD, Creative Tapping Techniques. In this session, I'll be sharing with you some of my approaches to tapping. And in order to get the most out of this, you will want to take the principles and concepts that I show and apply them to other scales and experiment with the intervals and permutations of sequences and patterns. Another thing that's helpful is to have your action as low as possible. That's the distance between the strings and the fretboard. I have about 27/100ths to 25/100ths of an inch at the 12th fret, which is like super low. Another thing that's helpful is to have as little bow or relief in the neck as possible, and you do that by tightening your truss rod, and that'll give you a more consistent feel throughout the neck, you know, the low action consistently throughout the neck. Something else is that some of these examples that I'm going to show require a lot of position shifting, and you could get some string noise. So if you don't like that and want to you know, have a cleaner sound, I recommend the hair tie or the hair band. I don't know, they're about $3. I like this one because it's not too tight, and I can just pull it up, do what I got to do, and then put it back, and it works for me. You know, you might not need one at all, and I recommend, you know, practicing these without a crutch or hair band, you know, and try to get it as clean as you can, and then when you add this, you know, then it's going to sound super clean. So try it out. Back around 1990, I'd submitted a demo to Guitar for the Practicing Musician. It's now called Guitar Magazine. And the editor, John Sticks, reviewed my demo, and he commented that he was pretty impressed by it. And he said that I sounded similar to a guitarist that he recently heard named Derryl. Anyway, I got his contact information and called him up, and you know, we talked about guitar, and come to find out we had a lot in common as far as how we approached the guitar, and the ideas that we had, and what we were listening to and studying, and the direction we were heading into. So I invited him over my house, and you know, we traded ideas and jammed and everything. And one of the interesting things that I found about his playing is he was using this two-finger tapping. He was using his middle and his ring finger to extend these arpeggios on the high E string, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I incorporated that into my style. And later I thought, you know, I should try doing this on every string with scales and pentatonics as well as arpeggios. So I just kind of took it from there, and it evolved. So I've been doing this for quite a while. Interestingly, about a year ago, I was just surfing around on YouTube, and I saw this guitarist named Steve Lynch of the band Autograph from way back in the early, or probably the middle 80s, and he was doing the same thing too, the two-finger tapping, and I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay, before we get started, let me explain exactly how I'm doing this tapping with my middle and my ring finger. I'm just hammering on. Let me turn up the volume here. Okay, and then I'm pulling off in an upward fashion as opposed to pulling off down towards the floor. I'm pulling upward. Hammer and then pull upward. And that's exaggerated. I mean, when I'm pulling off, I barely do it. Let me get a close-up shot. Okay, so I'm just hammering on and then pulling off. And it's not very aggressive. It's very mild, just enough. Okay, now I'm going to show you some more sequences, but this time it's going to cover all 6 strings.